Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. It's been too long. It's been 3 weeks, I know. Happy October, y'all. I'm recording this on October 2nd. I hope everyone's having a good month so far. I don't know when you're watching this, but I hope you are having a great month. Thank you for clicking on this video, but let's just get into it. We're talking about being ugly, and we're talking about the fears of being ugly and what that means, especially for women. And I want to tie it all into the stories that have come out about these celebrities getting cheated on and what Erica Banks said about certain type of people being in the club with her. I want to get into that. We won't be getting too into the actual drama because I'm just using those stories as examples to make my point. I have everything written down, so I'm gonna be looking at my book. So I want to start off with saying that the main things we were taught about was cleaning, cooking, being tidy, and being pretty. Cleaning, cooking, and being pretty. Those ideas have been shoved down our throats since the day we came out the coochie. How important it is for us as women to be pretty, to cook and clean, to do all these, like, to basically keep a house and to be attractive. That is our main priorities as women by society's standards. We just believe that beauty is basically equivalent to a man's wealth, and that's what society deems as like one of the biggest things you can accomplish is being with a wealthy man and then a wealthy man having a beautiful wife. That's basically what is a goal of many people in America and all over the world. I want to talk about the stories surrounding Nia Long, Bahati Prinsloo, I'm sorry, I hope I said her last name and her first name right. She is Adam Levine's wife. I just wanted to give her name out because I'm tired of people just saying Adam Levine's wife, which allegedly both Bahati and Nia have been cheated on, and everyone's talking about it, and everyone is shocked, extremely shocked that these two have been cheated on. And the main reason that everyone is shocked that these two have been cheated on is because these two are seen as extremely beautiful women. Listen, I want y'all to hear me very, very closely, okay? Nothing in this world, not money, not status, and not even how beautiful you are, will stop somebody from cheating on you. I have heard women say, well, if they're getting cheated on, then there's no hope for me. When you're saying, oh, you cheated on her, but she's so beautiful, like she's so gorgeous, like how could you cheat on her? That's literally diminishing a woman's value by just what she looks like, just the outer of what she is. Like, obviously we don't know these people in real life, so we can't say, oh, but she's such a great person and she's done this and she's done that and she's so well, you know what I mean? But like, I just don't like that. I don't like how the first thing we say about when women get cheated on, especially women who are deemed beautiful in society, is, oh my god, she's so hot, like she's so beautiful, how dare you, like how could you possibly cheat on somebody that beautiful? And it's just like, okay, like, that's great, I'm glad you're making that compliment and everything, but at the same time it's just like, is that it? That's all that matters? But something I feel like people don't understand is that there is a very dark side to being conventionally beautiful. And so when people say pretty privilege, of course there's pretty privilege. Pretty people get put on a higher pedestal. The story of the overused story of the poor pretty girl gets with the rich handsome prince because she's pretty. He'll see her down the road and be like, oh my god, she's so beautiful, how could she be this poor? That is an example of how someone will see a beautiful person and take them up with them, and that person didn't have to do anything. Just based on how they look, they were taken into a better place, and now they are secure. We need to understand that when you're conventionally beautiful, there are also cons, because there's always cons, pros and cons to everything. And I'm not saying that this is the exact reason why Bahati and Nia Long are in this situation. But what I do want to say is, when you seek somebody, when you seek out a partner, and the main reason why you seek them out is because they look good next to you or they are attractive, that relationship will not hold. Because that relationship is built on a very fragile, very fraudulent foundation. Beauty is nothing in a relationship. Beauty doesn't put in hard work when it comes to a relationship. Beauty does not make a relationship stronger. Beauty does not take the time to understand each other. Beauty is just beauty. Beauty is just what's on the outside. Beauty is just, oh my god, you guys look good together. Beauty is just, oh, you're so hot, let me smash. Obviously, you have to be attracted to the person that you want to spend the rest of your time with. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be some sort of physical attraction. But if that's the main reason why you decided to be with somebody, it's just not gonna work. And like I said, I don't want to say that this is exactly the situation that both Mia and Bahati were in, but this happens a lot of the time. We see this a lot, where men will pick women. They'll pick them because they look good. They'll pick them because they look good next to them. They're like a trophy. This is like the trophy wife. That literally, that's a saying. The trophy wife. She looks good. The community loves her. She has a great record. I'll snatch her up and she'll look amazing next to me, but I'm not gonna respect her because the only thing you want her for is for the look. You don't respect her. You don't actually care about what she has to say or what she believes in. You like her because of how she makes you look. You don't actually care about her or her feelings. And that's a problem. When men do that, like I said, they'll realize that later they'll be with you, and then they'll, number one, either realize that they have nothing in common with you and that they're actually seeking a relationship where they have something in common with people and they want to actually have a connection, because oh my god, relationships are for connecting with people. Who fucking knew? Or number two, they'll find another attractive person. They'll find somebody hotter than you, because there's always going to be somebody hotter than somebody else. Sometimes women will take this as a sign as, I need to get hotter or I need to get more attractive. And it's just like, no, babe, no. And we'll let this idea of attractiveness consume us, and we will let it consume us so much that we'll start doing it to other women, and we'll start treating other women a certain way because we were treated a certain way for not meeting the standards that somebody wanted us to be. And this is where we're going to start talking about Erica Banks. Erica Banks is a rapper. I believe she made the Bust It. The hey, bust it, but that one. Yes, she made that song, and that's pretty much all I know about her. And so recently a video from her close friends was leaked, and basically what she said was that if she's going to the club, she only wants thick women who know how to dress, women whose hair is done well, and if you're skinny, if you can't dress, and if your hair's not done well enough, then you can't go to the club with her, because there's a certain look that she wants to achieve at the club, and that she doesn't feel like that is discriminating, and that's just what she feels. And before we even get into that, I just want to make a little side note. I feel like posting information on a close friend's account like this is just, it's a sponsored setup. You sponsored that setup yourself. You sponsored it because, quite frankly, if your close friends is filled with a bunch of women that you only like because they look good, and you guys don't have any actual connection, you think those women are going to be loyal to you, or you're going to be loyal to those women? No! So, you brought that onto yourself, sweetheart. Your close friends is probably filled with a bunch of women that you like the way they look, but babe, you don't even know their intentions. But like I said, that's not the main point of what we're talking about here. Basically what I got from what Erica Banks said was that her sex appeal, what did I say? Sex appeal is a big part of her brand, therefore if you don't look the part, then we don't want you. This just goes to show how some women have internalized the pressure of having to be attractive and the fear of being ugly and the fear of being seen with ugly people. If you want to play superficial games, you're going to get superficial prizes. If you want to surround yourself with people who are only with you because you're attractive, that's what you're going to get. And that's just, you're just never going to grow real connections. And maybe you don't care about that, but what you're not going to do is come up on this internet talking about some. Talking about some. If you too skinny, if you can't dress, if blah blah blah, you can't be in my section, babe. Let me tell you something about your section in the first place. Your section is probably filled with a bunch of people who don't care about you and you don't care about. Y'all are all shaking ass in a club to post videos on Instagram so that it looks like you're having a good time, when in actuality you're just trying to get the attention of the people online, being like, oh my god, yes, they look like they're having such a good time, just to make other people feel bad. And this is a whole nother thing that we could get into another day, but this is truly the facade of social media. That little sneak peek we got into what Erica Banks said is just the iceberg of what the facade of social media is. The fact that we as the viewers believe, oh my god, they're having so much fun, like they're like the bad bitch crew, like oh my god, like all her bitches is fly, like all her girls are pretty. They don't actually care about each other. They're all really just there to get a check, and they don't even actually care. Even if it's even a check. I don't even know if it is a check. I think they're just there to look good, to get the attention of other people, so that maybe it could lead to a check. I don't know. I'm not a part of that business. My main point of what I'm talking about is when you are, whether it's a friendship, whether it's romantic, whether it's whatever, if you are in a relationship with somebody and you are and they either chose you or you chose them, or y'all chose each other because y'all look good together, or y'all look Instagrammable, or y'all could whatever, y'all, don't be surprised when it doesn't work out. Don't be surprised if you actually start to get emotionally invested and the other person doesn't get emotionally invested. Or don't be surprised if somebody is coming to you and they're showing all the signs of not actually caring about who you are, but caring about what you look like, and y'all don't end up in a good relation. Y'all end up not being together anymore. Because I'm very sure there are signs when people are just with you because of how good you look. There are most definitely signs. And if you miss all of those red flags, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're with somebody who is literally cheating, thotting, and bopping all over the country while you're sitting at home trying to still be this picture perfect loyal person. So that's really all I have to say about that. Erica Banks, you was wrong as hell, and you know you was, and I saw those tweets of her trying to defend herself. Girls, please, just sit in your shit and be quiet. We have to stop this facade of beauty is everything, because when you're in relationships with people, and this is talking about Behati and Nia, beauty isn't everything, because if there's no connection, if there's no relation, if there's no love, if there's no none of that, and somebody is giving their all and the other person isn't, it's not gonna work. So we really as a society need to stop it. Stop putting so much emphasis on the fact of, oh my god, how could you cheat on her? She was so beautiful. They're probably even sitting there, if this was their situation, they're probably sitting there like, it's not even about me being beautiful. I put in the work. I tried to understand them. I supported them. I did this for them. I did this for them. I did this for them. And if this is their situation, please, if this is their situation, if, I don't know what it is, but if, when they start thinking about that, they're gonna start really realizing, I was there for you that whole time, but not one damn time were you there for me. I was this picture perfect partner for you, but not one damn time were you that picture perfect partner for me. Because beauty is not everything. And though it may get you into places, those places are very superficial and have little to no meaning at all. and you will get little to no fulfillment from those places. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And let me know what y'all think about in the comment section, what y'all think about this, like what I said. I want to see other people's perspectives on it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good evening, good night, good day, wherever you are in this world. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!